So welcome back to Autocad tutorials. In today's session, we are going to see how we can use arc command. So as you can see on the screen, I have made a tutorial over here. We will look this tutorial and we will see how we can make this arc by using different set of combinations. So now in this draw panel, you can see here we have arc option. When I click on this flyer, I get following sets of option. Using this all options, we can draw this particular arc. So before starting with this tutorial, let us see how we can make an arc segment by 4 different methods. How we can specify this all combinations using 4 different methods. The basic method is to make it from draw panel. So for that, I will click on this flyer. I will select 3 point and I will just simply specify my 3 points on screen, which will make my arc segment. Now again, we will take one particular example from this and we will see all the 4 methods by which we can make this arc segment. So I will prefer to take start, end and angle method. So I will click this from here. This is our first method which directly involves draw panel. So I will click on this start, end and angle. Now it is saying me to specify start point of arc. Now it is saying me to specify end point of arc. Now it is saying me to specify our included angle, for example 120 degree. So it will make an angle of 120 degree included angle. This was by using draw panel. Now we will make this arc by using our commands. So for that, command for arc is A, enter. Now as you can see on the screen, it is saying me to specify the start point of arc. So we are making start and an angle method. So we will just simply click on this. Now it is saying me to specify second point of arc. Now as you can see at the bottom in this command bar, we have 2 options, more, center and end. So what I can do is I can simply click on this end and it will prompt me to specify my end point. Or I can press E enter. As you can see here, letter C in center and letter E in end are highlighted with blue colors. So I can press C enter for center method or E enter for the end method. So I will first prefer to click on this. So I will click on this end. Now it is prompting me to specify end point of arc. Now I specified my end point. Now again, it is saying me to specify center point of arc, or you can see again here at the command prompt, it is saying me angle, direction or radius. So I can pick my center point or I am free to take angle, direction or radius. So I want to take angle particularly over here. So I will take angle and I will specify my included angle as 120. So it will again make an arc of 120 degree. Now we will see the third and the last method. The fourth method was explained here only. We can specify either E enter or we can click on that point. So that were the 2 different methods. So now the last method is by using dynamic input system. Now you can on your dynamic input system by pressing key F12. So first of all, I will take my arc command A enter. Now you can see on screen our dynamic input system is currently on. So it is specifying directly on screen. So I will specify my first point. Now it is saying me to specify second point of arc, or there is one drop down arrow. So I will press the downward arrow key on my keyboard. So it is giving me 2 options, center and end. We have to take end method. So I will click on end over here. Now it is again saying me to specify end point. So I clicked on my end point. Now it is saying me again to specify center point of arc or hold or switch direction or bottom arrow. So I will click on this down arrow key. So I will take angle from here, press enter. Now I can specify my included angle as 120 degree and press enter. So my arc segment is formed. You can see over here. I will press escape. So now we have seen all the 4 methods by which arc can be drawn. So let's complete this tutorial by all the options available in arc. So first of all, I will go in arc and I will click here on start, center and end method. So I'll click here. So I will specify my start point. Now to specify center point of arc, I will use a different type of command, MTP, that is midpoint. So first point of mid is here, second point of mid is here. So I specified my second point of arc. Now it is saying me to specify end point of arc. So I will click on this point. Now you can see my arc, semicircular arc has been made. Okay. Now the next option which we have is start, center and angle method. So for this, click on this point. I will first specify my start point. Okay. Now again for center point, I will take command MTP. This will generate midpoint of the 2 points, first point and second point. So this marks my center. Now I will press my included angle as 120 degree. So this creates an arc whose included angle is 120 degree. Now let us see the next option. Start, center and length. This length is the chord length. I will click on this point. My start point is this. Again for center, MTP. So this is my first point of center. This is my second point of center. Now my chord length is 51.96. So I will enter 51.96. So you can see a semicircular arc has again been formed whose chord length is 51.96. So now let us take some different options again. Start and then angle method. So in this, what we are going to do, first we are going to specify start point, then we are going to specify our end point. Now we are going to specify our angle. Just keep in mind that arc is also traced in anti-clockwise direction and angle is also traced in anti-clockwise direction. So I will specify here as 120 degree as my included angle. So it has made the arc which we want. The center method was not able to make this kind of arc because our center point was here and we were selecting our center point on this line. Therefore, that arc was not similar to this arc. But when we use start and end method, the arc will be made similar to this arc. So let us see further options available in start and end method. Start and then direction. So first I will specify my start point. Now I will specify my start point as this. Why this? Because this will make my arc now downward. So here comes the end point. Now I want to specify my included angle. So I will specify my included angle as 120 degree. So you can see arc has been made of major sector. So we don't want this kind of arc. So what I will do, I will just change my start and end point. So this is the difference which is created by start and end point because our arc is always traced in anti-clockwise direction. So there comes the difference. So I will again specify 120 degree. Now you can see we have made similar arc as that. So now we are going to see some other options as well. So I'll delete this. Start and then radius. So I clicked on start point, this. I will click on end point, this. Now it is saying me to specify radius. Radius is of 30. So I will specify 30. So it has again made arc similar to this one. So whatever the method we will take, this will create the same kind of arc. You can see we have created same kind of arc by using all this method. But we were not able to create the same arc by this method because the center point of this arc lies over here and we were selecting center point here. So if we want to make the similar arc, what we have to do is, first I will mark our center point over here. Now I will delete this arc. Now I will go to this option, start, center and end. I clicked here. My start point is here, my center point is here, my end point is here. Now you can see we had made a similar kind of arc because we have specified center as this only. Now again, start, center and angle method. Start, center. Now I will not click directly on this point. First see where this arc is tracing. This arc is tracing in anti-clockwise direction. You can see it is tracing an anti-clockwise direction. Correct? The arc is traced in anti-clockwise direction. So if I will change the sequence of my first and last point, initially I took this as first point, and I will take this as first point, this as my center point. And I can see from where arc is traced, you can see it is traced again in anti-clockwise direction. My arc is going downward. So I will press Ctrl to make my arc follow an upward trajectory. And I again specify 120 degree. Now press Ctrl and click. So it will make an arc of 120 degree. Now let us see start, center and length. So start point is this, center is this, and length of my chord is 51.96. First I will specify my direction as well. I am pressing escape. Arc, start point, sorry, first take from here. Now start, center, and this is my length. So I can simply click over here, or I can specify a distance of 51.96. As you can see on screen, it has been came directly. Well, specify that distance. So in this way, we can make our arc by using any kind of combinations from here. I will keep this combination for you to explore, center, start, end, because this method is a replica of the first three sets which we have seen. So I will keep this for your more explore work, and now we will directly see how continue works. So for that, I will click on continue. Now you can see a new arc has been formed which is directly tangential to the previous arc which we have drawn. Now see again, I clicked on continue. A new arc has been created from the end point of the previous arc which is tangential to it. So this is how continue works. So I hope so you are clear with the concept of how we can use the arc, what are the different types of combinations of arc, and how we can make arc using that different combinations. If you like this video, then please do subscribe our channel and share our video, and thanks for watching this.